throttle and just surges. Such a cool engine. I am really having a hard time finding music that I like to listen to. I am stuck in a rut where I listen to the same stuff over and over and over. And I know there's other stuff out there that's good, but I just can't find it. I've been looking a little bit. Like what I'm listening to right now, my buddy Bronson hooked me up with. It's called something. These gloves no worky. It's called Delta Heavy. This song's called Tremors. It's actually a pretty cool song. It samples a lot of the music from the sounds from the Haunted Mansion at Disneyland. But it's, it's techno. It's cool. But here's my problem. Okay, here's my rant for this morning. So, what the heck is up with music lately? Is it just me? I'm really asking, is it just me? Because it feels like there's nothing good out there right now. And like so much. So if you're a person that doesn't want to hear F-bombs and explicit content in your music, you're extremely limited on what you can listen to now. It used to be back in the day, even Eminem, and you can still enjoy some of the explicitly the stuff that's explicit today. You could enjoy back then because there were radio versions of it. Now everything's just explicit, and so you can't I don't know. You're just very limited to your music. But then also, I don't know. It just doesn't seem like music's very good anymore. It's the Transformers problem, in my opinion. Like, okay, you go to a Transformers movie, and they're awesome, and they're stunning, but the story is nothing. The first movie had a little bit of story, it was kind of fun, but the rest of them, that I've seen anyway, in my opinion, the story is nothing. It's all just flash. It's all just special effects and sleight of hand. It's like smoke and mirrors, in my opinion. The director's just, hey, don't pay attention to the lack of plot. Look at this cool thing. Oh, look at this cool thing. And that's all it is, the whole movie. And okay, for what they're worth, they're still entertaining movies. So you can still enjoy them, but they've lost their soul. They've lost their story. And a lot of movies are that way nowadays. I'm just picking on Transformers. But music feels that way too. It feels like even country music that historically has always been, story driven and feeling driven, and even, you make fun of it all day long. I lost my cat, lost my dog, lost my woman, lost my whatever. But it's always been songs you can relate to, songs about your father, and songs about growing up, and songs about church, and songs about whatever, just life experiences. They tell a story. A lot of country music tells a story, and especially the old stuff. Even nowadays, it feels like country music is more the Transformers effect. The story is gone, and everybody's so scared. It feels like it's so unpopular to be wholesome and to be or to talk about boring things like family and respect for women and stuff. There still are some songs. I'm not saying all of them are, but like yesterday I was listening to the radio, and there's that new song that I don't know how new it is. The country artist, I don't know who it is, but it's Take a Drunk Girl Home. And from what I got out of the song, the moral of the song was a difference between a man and a boy and a man is a boy would think, hey, what can I get out of this drunk girl? This girl being drunk and being in need of a ride home, and she's just passed out or whatever. What can I get out of it and take advantage of her? And a man, or at least a good man, just takes her home, puts her in her bed, makes sure she's comfy, she makes sure she's safe, leaves a note, whatever. And So that, that was good. I liked that song because it was telling, if I understood the moral correctly, I like that. That's a good moral to tell, and that's the kind of song that you're not going to hear in hip hop or popular music. Country music is the only genre that's going to give you that kind of a song. I don't know. I just love music, and I love for many reasons. I love the Transformers effect of music. Sometimes I'm listening to music just for the Transformers effect, just for the drop in the beat and the cool sounds and the whatever. Sometimes it's just that's who cares about story? You're just listening to the beat and the rhythm, and it just has whatever, it makes you feel good. And other times, I love music with a story. But anyway, back to my original point. I'm having a hard time finding good new music lately. I think I just need to look more. The one thing that's kind of cool, like a group that I did not really appreciate very much when I was younger in the 90s was Dishwalla. I knew they had a couple of hits back in, they had a couple of top 20 hits, I'm pretty sure. They were on the radio anyway, and I remember hearing of the band, and I liked the songs that were on the radio, but I never downloaded an album or purchased an album or anything. Anyway, but just like a couple years ago, I found one of their newer albums. I think it's called Opaline or Opening, and it's fantastic. Like that's one thing that's cool is a lot of the artists that I used to love or liked when I was younger, they're still putting out music. I don't know, my favorite band. Ooh, that's a hard one to say. One of my top two favorite bands is Vertical Horizon, and mostly it's Matt Scannell, but they have their last three albums are awesome, and none of them are on the radio. They're all they just got put out, but they're fantastic, and I can't wait to until they put out another album. So I'm sure there's music out there. I just need to find it. What do you guys think? Do you guys think there's still good music out there? I'm trying to think of a new artist that I like. I like some of Justin Timberlake's stuff. What else? I mean, I like some techno stuff like Daft Punk. I always say that wrong. Daft. So I speak German, so I always want to say Daft. I guess we say Daft Punk. Anyway. I like techno. I like country. I like everything. I like anything that has a good story or a good feel. I like rock even, although they don't really make rock anymore like I'm used to. I'm used to Led Zeppelin and Pink Floyd and even the 80s bands, the hair bands like Whitesnake and Poison and Def Leppard and AC/DC. Nowadays it's all just, I don't know. Do they make rock anymore? It feels like they just make like heavy metal, grunge, like headbanging, murder your sister music. Behold, Brazzaville Falls. And my hands aren't cold at all. In fact, I got the heaters on and my hands are a little bit too warm maybe. Let me see what Sari does when I ask her this. Play some good music. Alright, let's see what she does. So, drip too hard. And it's got the explicit like drip too hard. I don't know. So next, now what do we got? Explicit again, Juicy World. No, Robbery. Robbery is the name of the song. Like, if I'm a person that doesn't want to listen to explicit, can I listen to music? Another one, Envy Me by Callboy. Everything's explicit. Oh, hey, Jonas Brothers, Sucker. So, when I was younger, I thought Jonas Brothers were stupid, but I'll give them a shot. This one's called Sucker. At least it's not explicit. I'm a sucker for you. I'm a sucker for you. So, I mean, it's not my cup of tea, but it's a good song, I guess. A sucker for you. Don't complicate it. Oh, you just roll on the throttle. Dude, I think if I'd have got a motorcycle, a street bike when I was a kid, I'd be dead. Because it's all I can do to exercise restraint now. And I'm 45. How old am I? I don't know how old am I. I am. I'm a sucker for you. Okay, it's growing on me a little bit. Alright, let's see what's next. Alright, what are we listening to? Oh, I don't think it's explicit. YNW Melly. Something personalities with... Oh, it's explicit. The explicit label was at the end. How silly of me. Kanye's not going to do something without explicitness, right? Because he's too cool, man. He's too cool. Alright, hey, nothing explicit. We got Lil Nas X, Older Town Road. Okay, I just got proved wrong. I would assume someone with Little Town or Little whatever Nas would have explicit stuff only, but this is not explicit. Again, this doesn't sound like it's my... I got the horses in the bag. It's actually kind of cool. I feel like I should be like nay-naying or something. Yes, I'm kind of weird. I think I'm getting weird looks from people. You can't tell me nothing. Riding on a tractor. He's talking about tractors and horses. This is like a hip-hop country song. Wrangler on my booty. Can't nobody tell me nothing. Well, I'm happy that something from Lil Nas X does not have explicit content, because I would expect Lil Nas X to be explicit all the time. So good on you, Lil Nas. Again, not my cup of tea, but oh well. It's entertaining me. I don't know what that's going to be. Like a bake, maybe? I don't know.